中国这15年最火的歌，你们觉得是哪一个？来发个弹幕，哪一个是最火？快发个弹幕！国外有个软件叫 Fiverr， 然后你有各种一些服务、意见、设计，什么东西都可以在那边找。所以我就觉得，why not？ 看看一个专业去分析音乐的人会怎么样看周杰伦的歌。So, 他这个人是 I will create a video review about your original music. His name is Spider-Hands PNZ. PNZ, keen to get your music reviewed by a fellow musician? 他也是歌手。It'll just cost $15. Wow, Logan's review of my new record absolutely made my day. 所以看来他很认真去分析，而且他全部都是5星。那我当然花了这个100块钱，我那么有钱，你看100块钱从哪来的？我给你看。我给他头发，那100，你们刷二维码，我刷头发。我就是跑得比较快，他们没有发现。OK， 废话不多说，我这个笑话太尴尬了。准备好了吗？你们觉得周杰伦的歌好不好听？发个弹幕。有人觉得不好听吗 ？Bro, what's wrong with you? How come you don't like 周杰伦
I'm liking that LP kind of. Oh, wow. I do recognize that melody quite well. I'm liking already, it's so superbly mixed. The guitar work with the drums is fascinating. And that bass is sitting really nicely as well. Really professional. It goes kind of singing, sort of rapping. That's working really well. The way that it's communicated and is very sort of professional.
我记得当时周杰伦的歌出来了，其实我爸妈也说了，就是不是很懂这个唱歌的方式。But it sounds good. And 他也同意，他是专业的歌，他也是 musician， 他也觉得好听。
Some vocal harmonies, sick. I like that as well. It's really good. I'm assuming that those vocals might have been done as double takes, just because of how that panned in a stereo field.
到底是不是这样我不知道，但是他都能听出来。
What I'm loving as well is the vocals, the melody and the vocals riffing off the main sort of motif of the song. This is A-grade level sort of musicianship right now. This guy is not messing around. This is really well thought out, considered composition, and I am incredibly sort of impressed by it. This is major label kind of stuff, right? Like it sounds like that the overall sort of delivery of those the singing is well within Jay Chou's range. He's a fantastic singer. Not having a strain or anything like this. Very gentle, very loving. And you know, like the way that you sing is very important. It's not just hitting the notes. You've got to sort of emote correctly within the performance. And I get the impression this track is about like a romance or a love lost or something like that.
他听不懂中文，但是他也说了，周杰伦他是完全可以 emote himself.
Some really heavily stereo panned guitar lines. I'm liking how that kind of like lead guitar melody has that nylon lead guitar melodies coming into the center. Yeah, it's an interesting move for them to make. They kind of have to make sure that it's secondary to the vocals on that part, but they needed a little bit of sort of extra coloration to really sort of make this final verse pop. Like it wouldn't have worked this well in this part where there's like more range happening with the melody of the singer, but when he's sort of rapping, you can have that melody played around with because there's not two like lead melodic instruments. Did a friend like die or something like that? There we go. Cool. Yeah, wonderful. This was an incredible music video. It matched with the music and the orchestration, the overall sort of mood of the track really well. It's really stylistic. Again, I know enough about Jay to know that he's reasonably big in the game. Like, he's doing quite well for himself. So I've got, obviously, he doesn't need my validation, but it was nonetheless a really cool opportunity. I'm really grateful for the chance to review his music because you don't get something like this every day. You know what I mean? But let's have a talk about the lyrics. All right, so I've got a word pad here. I think this is the Chinese up here.
Yes.
Right? We got a swarm of bloodthirsty ants attracted by carrion. I look at the lonely landscape, no expression. I'm assuming this is like the verse part. You know, these are incredibly descriptive lyrics. Like they provoke really strong imagery. Even without having the music, you can understand how it relates to the song and the video and all that. Playing Chopin's Nocturne for you in memory of my dead love, and I'm buried for you, playing the piano in the moonlight. The sense of your heartbeat so warm and close. Missing your bright red lipstick. These dragonflies are broken. It's good. Yeah, this is some of the most gorgeous.
重点他现在就是疯狂在夸周杰伦的那个歌词，是因为他现在能看得到翻译的歌词嘛？就是如果你让一个外国人去听周杰伦，但是他没有听到歌曲，他不知道这个歌是关于什么，他就是很难说。但是他完全就是看这个的话，你脑子里就是可以看得到那个画面。
Lyricist, very creative, very genuine from the bottom of my heart. Really, this is so sad, you know. As I said before, when I was in the video, when I was listening to that music for the final time, I know I'm repeating myself. Everything works together and connects incredibly well. Can I fault this piece of music? Like, I can't really fault it. It's too well done. Sometimes I get musicians who sort of send me stuff to review and they're like, oh, I want you to be more critical. No, I don't have anything really negative to say about this. I really don't. It communicated the message well, the music matched the mood of it, the performance itself was exemplary. I'm loving the contrast between like the melodic rapping, the verses versus like the clean vocals and the harmonies and all that kind of stuff. There was variation in the energy levels there. I'm liking that little soft synth kind of bit before each of the hooks. I'm loving the little signals that the producers give you that things are going to change, whilst also keeping things relatively consistent and allowing things to sort of make sense in a passage and in a sequence. Yeah. This is a longer review, man. I just think this deserves it, though. It was really interesting having those lead guitars in that interlude, kind of the harmonized guitars on either side. I think it was just simply to show there was a change and to make them sort of stand out a bit more, which I can understand because the mix would have probably seemed a little bit too small if they'd had both kind of guitars in the center. Pounding them at 100 degrees left and right makes sense. That is my review of Jay Chou's Nocturne. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please do check out more Jay Chou's music. Spider hands up.
首先，你们觉得怎么样？快发个弹幕，发个弹幕，发个弹幕。我个人看完这个的时候特别的开心，是因为我是在中国长大，但是我这个8个月回来到荷兰的时候，发现，然后有时候我脑子可能就是还是觉得我是在中国，然后我看到的东西觉得，就是有一点 reverse culture shock。我个人的觉得很有趣的一个点，就是还有那么多中国的东西可以分析到国外，我觉得很有趣。比方说这种音乐，不只是音乐 ，there's so much。他也是觉得这首歌已经是很完美，大部分在中国也会认同这一首歌真的是很好。我觉得在中国有人没有听过吗 ？No way。你有听过吗？发给他们。You know, it's fucking 周杰伦，而且他没有彩虹屁，他不是在彩虹屁 ，That's the most cool thing。所有的点都有给我理由 ，You know, it's not like 我觉得好听。如果我们还要去找他去做一些分析的话，在评论区跟我们说一下。我个人今天是特别开心的。Anyways， 谢谢大家今天陪我一起看这个分析，就到这儿。